Hi, I'm Kathleen Carlson. Today I'd like to talk a little bit about the base chakra symbol and then the sound for the base chakra. The base chakra symbol consists of 4 petals, and those are usually interpreted as being related to 4 different types of longings. And those are interpreted different ways, through different scriptures and different translations of ancient texts. So there are 4 aspects of consciousness, and those are creating the base. So the root chakra is the base or the foundation that all of the other chakras are built on. And then inside of the petals, let's see, there's a circle. So the circle is all of life, unity, infinity. It's one of the first things that a child will draw is a circle. And for a small child, it's usually representing a head. And then they add, the legs. So it's just very fundamental. And of course, you see the circle and everything from, an atom to planets. So that's a very fundamental image. Then inside of that, there's a square. So this relates directly to the foundation. The square is a strong foundation for the other chakras. So that's a square. It also relates to the 4 directions. So, each one of the aspects of the symbol have many, many different interpretations, and we'll just cover 1 or 2 of the basics. And so we've got the petals, we've got the circle, we've got the square. Then you have the Sanskrit character, and that Sanskrit character is for the word lam, which is spelled L-A-M, but pronounced more like L-U-H-M, so lam. And that is the seed syllable for the base chakra, which we'll talk about a little more later. And then below that, you have the triangle. So it's an upside down triangle. So that is the water element. So the water element as the triangle coming down, it's the most basic form using straight lines that can contain space. So that's very fundamental. That's like, the Divine Mother. So when things come into physical manifestation, then you have the crescent moon and the dot up at the top. And those, of course, are representing the moon. So it's like the lesser light. You have the light of the day, which is the giver of life. And then you have the light of the moon at night, which is more the cycles of life. So, we're grateful for the light of the moon, when you're out on a dark night. So it's the lesser light. It's the god Chandra in the Hindu tradition. And that's everything that you've got in that very beautiful and elegant symbol for the root chakra. So back to the Sanskrit character lam. Each letter in Sanskrit has a certain vibration and a certain meaning. So the L is what's called a semi-sibilant. It's like a semi-vowel. And that means that you can extend it to some degree when you're saying that sound. So a consonant is very short. Like you can't extend it without repeating it. And then a vowel such as A, you could just hold A, you could just hold it on and on and on. And then the semi-vowels are somewhere in between. So symbolically speaking, they are partway between the spiritual realm and the physical realm. So the Kundalini that is in the root chakra is our first connection to the spiritual realm, and then as it rises through the chakras and reaches the crown, then you are fully open to the spiritual realm. So that's the L, is this semi-vowel, and then the A, which is a short A, so it sounds that is one of the most basic sounds. So when your vocal cords part and you send air through it, it's one of the simplest, most basic sounds. So you're starting with the foundation there at the root chakra. And then the M is the consonant associated with the Divine Mother. And M is interesting because it's the consonant that you could hold, like a hum. So it's one of the few that you can hold. And it's associated with the Divine Mother, actually in many, many cultures. If you think about the word for mother, mater, madre, mama, mommy, ma, mata in Sanskrit. So those are all beginning with that M, and that's very common in many cultures. So that's the transformation and dissolution. So you bring something into matter, and it's that, that constant play of bringing it into matter and it dissolves back out, and then bringing it into matter and it dissolves back out. So we'll do a quick chant with just the word lum. So this is like a meditation for that base chakra. It's the seed syllable or the bija syllable that activates that chakra. And it'll just be that word, but with a simple melody, just as a musical meditation. So that's for the base chakra. So the base chakra as our grounding in the world, our foundation in the world, and the bija syllable for the base chakra, lum. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you again.